Hey, good people. Anonymous here. So, there's been a lot of talk about bears in the media lately. In fact, maybe you should head on over there to my tab here. Stonewall Bear rescues 3 orphan cubs in 1 week. Starbucks apologizes for its Bear Cup drama. What's behind the Bearista frenzy? Fact check. Don't fall for a video showing Russian man in boat rescuing bear cubs clean his drifting tree trunk. Bear's Black Friday sale features 35% off statewide, including one of our favorite cooling mattresses. Police probe suspected bear spray attack at Rideau Center. New record for heaviest black bear ever snared in Maine. That's a ridiculous photo. Bear fights back in explosive Emmerdale spoiler video. The fact that we're not seeing Emmerdale's bear wolf, Joshua Richards, unleash his anger at anyone on Cecilia Daniel J. Griffith's farm has so far highlighted what a vulnerable position he's in. Brand new park with a giant bear statue and city views opens in Toronto. Look at that bear on a throne. Interesting. That's not at all symbolic of something. You may have noticed a huge statue of a bear nearby. That's because a monumental bronze sculpture of a female Kodiak will be located adjacent to the park, giving its nickname Big Bear Park, called Seated Bear with Friends. The sculpture was commissioned by the site's developer Aspen Ridge as part of the public art requirements for the development. The bear sculpture towers 9.5 meters by 9.35 meters and weighs 5,670 kilograms. It sits on a 23,500 kilogram granite chair and was created by Dean Drever, Haida First Nation artist and Toronto resident. Yes. There we go. With the awesome power of bears comes an equally awesome responsibility to power itself, said Drever. The sculpture is a reminder of sovereignty and what it means to have dominion over another. It gives the bear a seat at the table or a throne, ready to uphold good of all. Interesting. Wow. Look at that. It's just interesting. Oh, this bear is it's looking out for something. Well, I don't know. Anyways, interesting bear statue stuff. TWRA, 375-pound bear found stuck on Gatlinburg roof, released into Smokies. Before Banjo-Kazooie mascot was a bear, and after he was a human, the Nintendo 64 icon was actually a rabbit, according to a former Rare developer. Interesting timing for that story. And of course, we have Woolly Bear Caterpillar. Can they predict winter weather? Can the Woolly Bear do it? Can you do it? It's gonna snow, he says. And of course, we have more stories, like door-to-door pickup students restricted to grounds amid search for bear in BC. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of bear attacks. We'll cover that in a second. Black bear setting in Saanich residential area. Jeremy Allen White reveals when The Bear Season 5 starts shooting, being hesitant to join the Social Network sequel why he didn't use prosthetics to play. More about the Emmerdale spoilers, bear talk, bear disappearance. Where's Bear? The Golden Bachelor winner Sunny Long sets tongues wagging as she attends Fallout Premier Solo. Judge rules the Florida's bear hunt will go on next month. U.S. warns travelers about bear attacks in Japan, where to watch out. Officers believe sow with cubs was involved in BC bear attack on students, teachers. So yeah, since we're talking about bear attacks, yeah. So here was one: 11 injured in grizzly bear attack on elementary class in Bella Coola, BC. One male teacher got the whole brunt of it and was among those who were taken from the scene by helicopter. So a big grizzly attack on 11 injured. Here's your magic number 11. 2 people are fighting for their lives, and several others were injured after a grizzly attacked a group of students and teachers in a remote British Columbia community. The elementary school class from Akosalaka, I don't know how to pronounce that school, independent school run by the Nusalt Nation in Bella Coola on the Central Coast, was on a walk when BC Emergency Health Services responded to a call about an animal attack on the trail near Highway 20. Deadly bear attacks set Japan on edge, prompt military action. They had to bring in the so-called military and to fight the bears in arm-to-paw combat. Bear charged someone there. Bears gone wild in Japan, apparently. The bears don't want to turn Japanese. The bears are in the streets. They are on the sidewalks and rural roads. They are on airport runways, and they are attacking humans in record numbers, according to a flurry of warnings from the Japanese government. Bears in Japan have killed at least 13 people and injured more than 180 this year, prompting foreign governments to issue warnings when Japanese officials to deploy troops and authorize police officers to shoot the animals. Oh, that's too bad. And we had an Indian state faces rising bear attacks amid climate change. So apparently climate change is making bears attack Indian people. So yeah, there's your facts. It's the climate change making bears attack Indians. Crisis has unfolded during the pre-hibernation period when bears typically gorge on food before retreating to higher altitudes for the winter. They just want some butter chicken and curry. Just give the bears what they want. Bear preparing to hibernate got into home and attacked an elderly couple. Man, there's just a lot of bear action. I know. This is the time of season. Hibernation. Bears, make their appearance. Rising bear, wolf, and boar encounters leave Greek farmers on edge. So even the Greek. Second grizzly captured following BC attack. Hanamansing tonight. Yes. Bear shelters surge in popularity in Japan after dozens killed in attacks. Life shield container. Wow. It's even got a solar panel up there. You can just live there. I mean, it's like a tiny home, right? Just stay inside. Don't go outside. It's not safe out there. There's bears. Bears are gonna get you. Japanese chef fights off bear with judo. Keeps cooking ramen while bleeding from his face. They got some interesting video game graphics of it. A ramen chef in northern Japan has gone viral after surviving a bear attack, throwing the animal using a judo move, and then calmly returning work with blood streaming down his face. That's very hygienic, because I know that I love bloody ramen. My noodles to be extra bloody with the ramen after a man fights a bear. It's just it's fine dining, if you ask me. All this coincidentally happening around the same time that the market has gone bear for crypto, and I think the stock markets to an extent. So crypto bear market may be coming here are 3 things to do if it happens. Bitcoin hits bear market territories. History says what the cryptocurrency will do next. Investors have no excuse for not preparing for a bear market. Michael Sayer's strategy hints it will keep buying Bitcoin, citing 2022 bear market playbook. Bitcoin in bear market regime as cryptocurrency falls below, and so on and so forth. So, isn't that interesting? There's so many bear references going on. What is the bear all about? Well, I had to use a little bit of that old Chat GPT to kind of do some analysis of the meaning of bear. So here's some occult and esoteric meanings of the bear. Guardian of hidden knowledge. In many esoteric systems, the bear guards caverns, tunnels, the underworld, forbidden or sacred knowledge. Its cave is seen as a womb of initiation, where the seeker undergoes symbolic death and rebirth. Into initiation, death, and rebirth. Because bears die, hibernate, and return in the spring, they symbolize initiation cycles, shadow work, rebirth into higher awareness. The cave equals the unconscious mind. The hibernation equals descent into darkness. The emergence equals ascension/renewal. It's a very alchemical symbol of transformation. So you have yet another symbolism, another symbol of transformation in their playbook of transformation symbolism. I mean, since 2020, let's see, how many have I got now? So I pointed out the butterfly, representation of symbol of transformation. 17, transformation. X, transformation. Cicadas, transformation. What else was there? 41, one I haven't really talked about publicly, but that's been a huge one in my life this year. And also M41, so it's been a very transformative year for me. So, and there's many things that have happened this year with the 41 and the 17. They seem to be very connected to each other. That's yet another symbol of transformation. And now we have the bear, transformation. So I think there's going to be some serious transformation. I mean, this whole decade is going to be transformative. So far it's been transformative. Like, look what happened in 2020. And then it just keeps getting crazier and changing. So, I mean, of course we get more symbolism like that, right? So, what else can we look at here? So in relation to the hidden knowledge of the bear market, in esoteric and symbolic terms, a bear market is falling prices, scarcity, contraction, resonates with the mystical bear archetype. Guardian of hidden knowledge, just as the bear guards caves and underworld passages, a bear market forces investors and societies to confront what's hidden, structural weaknesses, unsustainable growth, or illusions of abundance. Its descent into the cave of truth. This illusion of abundance is definitely something that is going to be shattered. We'll see that a lot in 2026, especially during the summertime. I have a video I need to do on that. I've just been putting it off because it is a very large video, but I think I'm going to do it in a way I'm going to do it in a very shorter form and let you guys do the mental work on it, because seriously, I've been gathering information on it for over a year. And yeah, I just need to pass it on to everyone and let you guys do what you want with it. Just go that you are warned of what is coming, or will be warned of what is coming. So initiation, death, and rebirth. The bear market is a collective initiation cycle, death, collapse of inflated systems, shadow work confronting fear, scarcity, and insecurity, rebirth, renewal of markets, values, and priorities, The downturn is not just destruction, but preparation for transformation. I mean, we can go on. We got lunar and cyclical energy. Bears are linked to lunar rhythms and cycles. A bear market reflects a waning phase, contraction before renewal. Hidden knowledge downturns are part of a larger cycle, not permanent endings. Spiritual protection and scarcity training. Occult traditions use the bear as a wrathful guardian. In financial terms, the bear market protects against reckless expansion by teaching discipline, patience, and resilience. It prepares individuals and societies for survival in lean times. Constellation magic, Ursa Major. The Great Bear in the sky is a guide for navigation. Symbolically, a bear market forces us to reorient, to find new direction when old paths collapse. Synthesis. The hidden knowledge of a bear market is that it's not merely economic decline. It's a ritual of contraction that reveals shadow truths, purges illusions, and initiates renewal. It often in occult terms, it's a descent into the cave before emergence into a new cycle of growth. Edge current. What? Okay. Would you like me? No, we're done. So, yeah, I didn't want to make a very long video about this. I just wanted to point out all the bear stuff I've been seeing within like a very short span of time. I mean, I've been kind of following around, like looking at the Japan bear attack stuff, and then I noticed that the crypto market is going to a bear market, and then I see article after article about bear attacks, and then so I search the term bear and I get all these mentions of bear stuff, and then that bear statue, it's just like, whoa, okay, this is more than just oh yeah, we're heading into winter, bear hibernation, yeah, of course, bear attacks, or bear market, yeah, they go into a bear market, they go bullish, they go bearish, it just goes back and forth, sure, but no, they're very clearly putting out there some symbolism like they've been doing with everything else, the other symbolism that I've seen in the past and report on in the past. Penguins, that was another one I just remembered, one I've talked about a lot. Penguins, that was another representation of transformation, but I digress. So yeah, transformation, folks, that's what it's all about. It's what's been the reoccurring theme since the beginning of 2020. And it's not going to stop anytime soon, because that's what's going down. So all you can do is adapt and be ready for it. That's going to do it for now. I thank you kindly for your time and attention. This is Phenomenus, reporting from the brave new world. Catch you next time.
No way, Paul!